この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Little Witch Academia. I've got episode 22 up and ready to go, and that's what we're going to watch. Let's talk about last week's episode just for a smidge. We climbed a big tree, and we weren't able to climb all the way. And none of that really matters because the whole point was actually to show us the differing ways that Kuroa and Ursula deal with Akko and her desires and stuff. Ursula tried to stop Akko from going and doing this thing because she knew that it was impossible and that the failure would hurt Akko, and so she was trying to protect her from it. Kuroa tried to encourage her to do it and also drive a wedge between Ursula and Akko because power. There were some fights and some battles, and we almost so close revealed that Ursula is actually chariot to Akko, but we didn't. I feel like we're gonna get really close to doing that, and they're gonna keep blue balling us, and we're not actually gonna get to be able to do it, which kind of sucks. But that's okay because we'll see how the story plays out. We discovered that the test was itself impossible, and the actual test was gratitude and love for the people around you who are helping you, which Akko demonstrates and then awakens a word, which is super duper cool. So we win by losing, we succeed by failing, and that's really neat. Discovering that there are limits to our power and limits to our potential is like a very useful thing because we're human beings and we're not magical entities that are capable of anything. We're capable of a few things, and maybe we could get really good at them. It's super neat. We also discovered that Kuroa is building a giant thing that looks like a giant red version of the shiny rod, and somehow plays into her weird plans about people's emotions, which seem to maybe play into her app that she's spreading around and all the soccer games that are going bad and tons of bad juju all over the place and yada yada. Great. We're moving into Endgame. We've got 4-ish episodes left, and it is 4 episodes left. 22, 23, 24, 25. 4 episodes left. Don't know how many episodes we're going to watch today. Might only be one, possibly, probably only one. I've been waiting for like an hour for the people across the street to finish using their wood chipper, which they are using, because it's quite loud. And it's still going. See if there's any bleed in the background of that's because people are throwing branches into a wood chipper, and I apologize for it. Let's watch Little Witch Academia. I don't know what's next. I'm kind of scared because, again, we're moving into Endgame, and with the show like this, that can mean all sorts of crazy shit. I'm kind of excited for it and kind of scared for it at the same time. Great. Let's watch episode 22. As I said, I've got episode 22 up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video: a picture-in-picture version available in the in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you would like to sync up your own copy of the episode with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready because the BB timer to count you down will be coming at you right now. Wow, I am maybe a little over-caffeinated this morning. BB timer. Yeah, gotta stop that somehow. But how? Aw. Yes, that would be good. This is very silent and ominous. Okay, Ursula, tell us everything. Quickly. Things we said today. See, now I'm wary of these episode titles because I don't think they're the same in Japanese, and that's shitty. Oh boy. Uh. Uh. 3 times since the Middle Ages? So it's not France. Because they've been here way more times than that. Uh-oh. Andori. What? Mouth off to you. Okay. Bye. Well. Well. Shit. But they weren't messes. You just, okay. Great. Duty and responsibility. Toward things that are not actually your duty nor your responsibility. Cool. Ah, a hat. Cool. Unless it gets zapped out of the sky by fucking cubogoids. Hello. Gokigen, yeah. I mean, probably. So. Oh, them scrapes. Oh, this is so cute. It terrifies me now. Is there? But didn't you not reach the 7th word? Or you just weren't able to awaken it? Okay, got it. Love? That seems a little sparse. If the last one was kind of gratitude. Forgiveness? For what? For just, like, not telling her that she's... Oh, please, do go on. Yeah, I know. I am aware. Fuck. God damn it. Huh. Huh. He's got your hat. It's like 2:45. Oh shit. God damn it, Andoru. Is that gonna give Kuroa the chance to tell her instead? And to spin it somehow? Oh no. Oh no. Hi, Diana. Yeah, what's up? Uh-huh. Wait. Hey. Ha. So you're just worried. Okay, it's totally separate. Cool, 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 cool. Music getting real ominous. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, she's going straight after Akko. Uh-oh. Yeah, no broom. Thanks, buddy. All calls and messaging are blocked? By the SSS? I do know that you can't ride a broom. But that's not because of Wagandia's magic. Yeah, not fun at all. Oh boy. They care a lot about the sport. That it should. Underlying tensions. Hmm. Hmm. Those are big words. No, he's taking your shit seriously. That's awesome. But absolutely he has, which is amazing and super great. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. That's a really good point, Andrew. All right, I'm waiting for the Kuroa to drop. Okay, these are really fun. Yeah, I would giggle at the fuck out of that as well. Doing a little fucking spin. And, yeah. And what goes wrong? Oh, Cube Magoids. Finally. Finally. Oh my god, she left her hat again. Oh no, don't chase her. Don't chase her. Wait, are there skulls in the fucking light lamps? I think there are. I'm scared. Fully One Punch Man with the mosquito. Did she actually catch it? She caught it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And also... And also little goblin things near Kurowa. Something is happening today. She's altering all the broadcast. Wow. Okay, I thought it was gonna be more subtle and insidious. Wow, that guy fully just hulked out. Use your response. Oh shit, this is dark. This is a dark mirror to the to democratic function. This is really dark. Okay, watch where you're going, Akko. Oh. Clickety click. Whereas Ursula, she's on foot. Oh boy. It starts tonight. Coincidence, sure. Ah. We don't have the rod. Stick. It's your stick. It's kind of important. You need your stick. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, I think she is aware. Bum, bum, bum! Uh-oh. She's gonna get to tell her everything in her own way, with her own spin. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Didn't make them. Right, but you solidly encouraged it and fanned the flames. Yeah. Power, baby, power. Oh, that's great. That's great. Good job, subtitlers. Wait. So you want to use them for your own power, but you also want to take them away from people. And you think that's good. Because it brings magic back. And destroys those emotions. No. What happens to the people whose emotions you harvest? You're what? Trying to do what the Grand Triskelion does? But not like this. I think that's true. But that's what she thinks she's doing by removing Uh-oh. Ursula? 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 Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's not awesome. Not awesome. Super cool cuts, though. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, okay. Genuinely the coolest cuts. Hi! Reveal the truth! Oh my god, it just reforms! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ursula? Thank you. Please burst out of there like a boom! Oh my god, that's cool. Red hair. Akko, keep your eyes open. Yeah! Finally! Finalmente. Finally. We've got, like, 8 minutes left. Let's go. No, it's more like 6 minutes left because there's an OP. Whoosh. Yup. Hmm. Hmm. And you get to spin it. Was gonna tell you today before you ran off to meet with Andrew. Yes? Hmm. This is the other shoe. Why did she keep it all secret? Please tell her. What? Ah. Explain. You're telling me Chariot stole her magic? But she still has her dreams. Is that why she can't use a broom? So how does she have magic back? How does she still have magic of any kind? That was actually her soul's magic leaving? Oh boy. That explains so much. That's not good. That's not good at all. But you also gave her her magic in a terrible way. It's not a lie. It's not. It's not. But it's also not quite true, is it? Aw, you smug bitch. It's not. Give me a Dato Stemo, dude. Give me a Dato Stemo. Give me an even so. Even if it is true. Haven't her more recent actions demonstrated immense regret and a genuine desire to get you to be as magical as you can be? But we still need to understand. Was Chariot intentionally pulling the magic from people? Usojanai. I wouldn't count her out that easily. Oof. That's the whole episode? That's a lot of rough revelations that I didn't expect. Okay. Okay. I'm sure we find out about this in the next episode. Fuck. Okay. So, Shiny Chariot, during her magic shows, was using Dream Fuel Spirit by pulling the magical energy of dreams out of her audience and using that to fuel her own magic, I assume in an attempt to reach the seventh word, which then did something to the moon, which is probably the thing that's causing magic to fail all over, given the association of the moon and witches and stuff. That's what I got. Questions. Did Chariot know that she was doing that? That she was pulling other people's magic away from them near permanently? Was she aware of that? And did she think she was doing it for a greater good? Because we keep talking about this world restructuring magic, the world reconstruction plan that that Kuroa has, but also that opening the Grand Triskelion gives us the ability to fully restructure the world. If that's what Chariot was aiming for, she would have been probably able to rewrite all of that, right? That's still a villainous plan, which is why it's so important to know whether she planned for it, whether it was intentional. But at the same time, Chariot's actions are what has continued to inspire Akko and others to have their magic. And we know Diana was there too, and both of them have their magic. Akko's is limited because she can't fly, but otherwise she's been able to make do. How does that work? It means she didn't actually steal her whole magic, and in a weird way, replaced it somehow with this power of a believing heart and dreams and stuff. How? What happened there? What's going on there? And then Diana has her full slew of magic, right? She can fly on a broom. How? How's that possible if her soul, heart, magic, whatever, was also sucked out by Chariot? That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. What happened? How does this work? Okay, let's move through the episode, because this is a nail-biter of a tense one, eventually. We keep ramping things up with the protests and such. This whole conversation with Andrew is horrifying as usual. I love this shit. Andrew brings up a legitimate, like, issue. Is that really so? Maybe we should try not to go to war with another country over football games? And then his dad's like, what? You fucking mouthing off to me again, boy? Don't you dare do that. Or that's not even his dad. That's that guy. Jesus. Listen to your father's orders. I overlooked these incidents, which aren't really incidents. Cause any more problems and I'll have to act. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Okay. Contacting Ms. Kagari, Diana shows up. Akko is gone. Akko is here. Akko is super worried about this shit. And I am positive now that the seventh and final word is something like forgiveness, because duh. I will tell you the seventh and final word. She tells her what it is, but not what it means, because she doesn't know. Just remember that the final word lies within your heart. Okay. The seventh star will shine in response to the feelings in your heart. When the seventh star shines, say the final word. And we see this reluctance to speak from Ursula. There's a lot of great, like, it's not exactly character acting, although there's plenty of that. Great character framing and like conveyance of nervousness and inability to say what she wants to say. The way she's halting and trying to get all of this out, and then the interruption. Fuck. So close to being able to tell her fully. Tell her in full, from her own mouth, from her own voice, and explain it in a way that makes some sense. Instead, that is robbed from us, and it is Kuroa who gets to have the first chance. And maybe the last laugh. She reaches for her broom and doesn't take it. Affected by Wagandia's pollen? Quite possibly. That seems likely, but it could be something else too. I don't know. So, we've got the hat. This whole conversation is really kind of fun. The whole, oh, Parliament sounds fancy, and then we're interrupted by these things. Enmity escalated. Exacerbating hatred. Our two countries have been at end since the Middle Ages. I mean, it could be France. It doesn't really matter. Only recently they were improving. But now it's back on edge. Gosh damn it. Because, yeah, but that's because there are other people fanning those flames, right? And exacerbating. It's just a goal in a soccer game. But that's kind of the point, right? And the whole system that is put forth there is really a little close to home and kind of horrifying. Again, I'll bring up manufacturing consent as an interesting book / film to watch / read on the nature of like democratic nations using control over mass media in order to keep people in a particular state of either being riled up or terrified, and then utilizing that to create policy decisions, which the people then believe are fully justified and voted for. It's really interesting. It's also exactly right here. The added element, which I don't think that Chomsky could have predicted in his writings on manufacturing consent, is the addition of mobile games and using those as a stand-in for general entertainment, as a way of just keeping your head down and out of the thing, while funneling money and power to the same organizations that are benefiting from the conflict. That's kind of on the nose. Wowzers. Okay. Go and see Chariot's show. And then she starts saying some words that catch my mind as she says this, or that caught my mind. They'd be thrilled and laugh and get emotional. Oh, wait. And then all their anger and negativity will be blown away. Which seems good, but might not be good. Okay, I will say I love these cuts of Akko jumping around in the street and being a total goober. They're super fucking cute. And where's the next one, or the last one? Yeah, and he tells her you need action as well. You need to marry those ideals to actual action in order to actually change anything. What's the point if you just rely on Chariot and don't do yourself? And that, I think, is the precise and core thing. Your own path, not Chariot's footsteps necessarily. Okay, and then this little spinny move is a hell of a thing. Whoosh, whoopah. Oh, does she trip? What's going on there, Akko? and very almost Bruce Lee-ish one knee up. It's super fun. I love Akko. I love her so much. We see a Cube-Magoid. Go chase it. Also, there's a really cool schmear that we have as she wipes the camera. Run, and then she wipes and then schmears out. That's super fun. And leaves the hat again, because of course she does. Everybody's together. Run in, find a Cube-Magoid. Use Cube-Magoids to show way more shit. Horrifying, and everybody does exactly what she wants. Either they get more riled up, or they freak out and go back to their little fucking video game. Which all helps Kuroa. All of it. Oh no. Oh no, very bad. We start getting some crazy cool animation starting here. From running, trip. Clunk. And Kuroa just pulling the most evil, blah, my plan comes to fruition at last, sort of rotating shot from her here. Super cool. I do want to see it again because, that's super cool. I stand at the pinnacle, indeed. Very, I don't know, just like a list of classic villains appears in my mind. It's like very Griffithy, very many things, very, very bad. Very bad. Okay, I saw all these weird square things, and we get our reveal. Those are mine. I'm the bad guy. I enhanced all of these emotions and also absorbed them. Noir fuel spirit. You can convert strong emotion and power magic energy. Anger, hatred, sadness, jealousy, fear, anxiety. Oh boy. The thing is, absorbing all those emotions means people don't have them anymore. Which removes their, I mean, let's be honest, I mean, that's not good. That removes their ability to choose and removes human free will in a lot of cases, and it turns everybody into, like, Brave New World-esque, pop the soma, be happy, yay, 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 whatever they call orgies in Brave New World, I forget what they're called. Yeah. What do they call, I want to look that up. I kind of don't, but I kind of do. Oh, I know what they call them. I remember. They're called Orgy Porgy. As soon as I started typing in orgies, Brave New World, I was like, Orgy Porgy. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, you should be aware as well. Magic is in decline. This is something we're trying to do. Wouldn't that be great if we could harvest human emotions? We've got too many of them. And the results far exceed my... they'll all see magic in a new light. Nope, that's bad. Are you saying you wouldn't mind if magic was lost forever? Well, what if that's the choice to make when restructuring the world is to remove magic and put everybody on a level playing field, or to give everybody magic? That would actually be better. Magic should be used to make people happy. But that's why she failed. This was a waste of time. Attack! Okay, now we start on animation heaven. We'll get to the crazy reveal at the end, but for now, animation heaven. This whole spinning shot is bonkers, and the way that we jerk between sections, there's like, this is on 2s mostly, but then it's not. Okay, Neum tumble. I love the way that there's a little hold of momentum at the end of this tumble before her hair all falls down and drops, and I love the way her hair whips around her body. It's sort of like a whoop. Also, just that whole cut is so cool. Floop. So cool. The monsters are awesome. The way that they form themselves out of little cubes is awesome. It's like reverse Utapon cubes, except crazier. And the way that it sort of like lurches and falls is crazy here. Wham! And it just keeps going. It just keeps tearing up the earth. Crazy cool. Coming around corners. It kind of reminds me of when we were running away from the giant bear in like tunnels and hallways. We had some similar types of cuts, but these are amazing. So she jitters? What happens here? Okay, there's that frame. Oh, she slips and falls again, which is why we get that jittery brrr. Wham! Running, round the corner, up the thing, fall. Oh my god, just over it. Explode and roll and slide and roll and ow. And it just reforms. God, the way that forms is so cool. Whoa. Who animated that? That's nuts. I mean, this is nuts too. But then this immediately after it. These smears. The way that Akko moves. And that, like, that stretchiness to her. Especially right, there's one frame that I'll hold on. Right here. Right through here. We're going hard on the foreshortening and really exaggerating motions. Like her arm, no arm ever looks like that regardless of camera angle, except in animation. And here it freaking works. That power off of that leg, bam. And then just running. Oh, right, it's web goop. Ugh. And so, our protagonist is held, immobile, helpless. And the mentor arrives. Oh shit, I just realized that that's a mentor arriving for a final battle. Is Ursula gonna fucking die? No. I hope not. I really hope not. Actually, in a sense, she already does. Because she dies as, like, being a mentor to Akko. Oh, but she doesn't. She doesn't, though. Oh. This is super cool. Schmack. I love the way that this thing evaporates from the center outward. Straight through the middle. Whoosh. But then it reforms, of course. And turns into the lizard thing. Boom. God, there's so much cool shit. Especially when you've got villainous creatures that are just fully amorphous blobs of blocks. You can do so much with it. And Akko sees the ripple of red. And Kuroa confirms it. Chariot du Nord. Now you know the truth. Surprised you can say that with a straight face. Don't you remember what you did 10 years ago? Why don't you tell her what happened the day Chariot descended from the stage forever? But she descended from the stage forever. Like, she regretted it, what she did, right? What was it that you did to the moon? And she explains it all. How can you dare stop me? Converting the power of dreaming. That's the true reason you care, because you stole her dreams. But you didn't. She still has them. So what did you steal? Just her ability to fly? And those whose dreams are absorbed lose their magic. But she has some magic. And Diana has all of her magic. How? I couldn't deny it anymore. The reason you can't fly is because of me. And Akko fully discombobulates and cannot compute. We see this montage of all the moments they've had together, the moments that Ursula has stood up for her, the moments that they've shared, the moments that Ursula has fought for her and been there for her. Uso, it's a lie. It has to be. But it's not. A believing heart is your magic. Did she know what she was doing? I don't know. I will also say that the ending scene here, the final scene, where we have fireworks go off on the most somber moment as Ursula stands alone, thinking herself completely cut off from everyone she cares about, thinking that she has completely failed her mentee without being able to go back. The fireworks go off in celebration. Ow, that really hurts. That really hurts a lot. Okay. This episode is fucking crazy cool. I do want to ANN it and look some things up and figure out who was in charge of this one because it's amazing. But I also want to decide whether we're watching 23 today. Let me go do the ANN stuff and then I'll decide. We're 47 minutes into recording or so. So we'll see. Okay, storyboarded by Hiroshi Kobayashi, who also did episodes 10 and 18. Give me a second. Because I don't know what those episodes are just by number. 10 is the Cupid Bee episode, which was super cool. And 18 is the Stand Ship episode, Super cool. Got it. Lots of bombast in both of those. And then 22 for direction. Hideyuki Satake, who did 7 and 13. 7 is the fish one, which was cool, and 13 is the Magic Festival, which had a lot of crazy shit in it. And a lot of crazy, like, moving giant monster things and stuff. Cool. I'm going to Sakagaburu, because I can. Cool. I'm on Sakagaburu, right over here. And I'm gonna do source hashtag 22. Blam wham bam bam blam. Ikarashi and Yonemori. Yeah, all that cubish stuff. Ikarashi did the beginning at least till 09, and Yonemori did from 22 to 32. So that stuff, this stuff is all Ikarashi, Kai Ikarashi, which is, I think, the coolest cut in the episode, or close to it. And then up further in the 22 area, up here, this would be Yonemori. That's freaking sick. Awesome. Next. Artist unknown. Thanks. Great. This shit is so sick. The way those cubes all come together is amazing. Okay, this is Takafumi Hori. Wait, is Takafumi Hori rotation? Yeah. Yeah, that's that guy. With cuts on Steven Universe and stuff. This shit. But he's not the rotating guy, which is a Kyoani guy. Not a what? I don't know where that is. I don't know if that's a thing that we're not supposed to have seen yet. Oh, this running shot is also Takafumi Hori. That's cool. Oh no, this is just includes some of the other stuff. Cool. And then this one from the episode is also Hori. It has a lot of great character acting in it. Super cool. Super cool. A lot of Hori cuts on the episode. Super cool. Let me end that. Great. And decision time. Oh boy, I want to watch the next one. Cool. We're gonna watch the next one. Give me a moment. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, do a syncy thing, and be back in a moment for episode 23 of Little Witch Academia. Then next week we can hit the finale with both parts of the finale. Bam, bam, boom, bam. Part of the reason that I want to watch another episode is because I'm expecting some level of coming to terms with or understanding better what happened during that day. Because that's a huge twisty that I didn't expect. And I really want to know, like, how do we deal with that? Because I don't want to leave myself in this, like, discombobulated limbo where I'm like, wow, Ursula, why'd you do this? So let's take a breaky thingy, do a syncy thingy, and be back in a second to watch episode 23. Peace. All right, welcome back. We're good to go for episode 23 of Little Witch Academia. Last episode was a whole lot of stuff that I didn't want to know, but now I really wanted to know it, and now I want to know more. Let's see what happens and see how we handle all of those big reveals. Now that we're in the middle of what seems like a fight as well, I think Susie and other people are kind of on their way, sort of. So we'll see if teamwork wins the day and makes the dream work and stuff, or if Crow is able to do whatever the hell she's doing and suck all the power into bad juju. Probably the latter, because, yeah. Most importantly, I want to find out what happened 10 years ago, why Shiny Chariot did what she did, if she intended to, and, like, how do we wrap our heads around the idea that our idol, our greatest hero, the person who Akko has modeled everything after, is maybe not perfect? What an idea, what a concept. The idea that potentially your idols are human and make mistakes, or even have done evil in the past. Okay, let's watch the episodes and maybe we'll find out. I've got episode 23 up and ready to go. 0 seconds, 2 versions, picture, and description timer on YouTube. Beep, beep timer. Boom. Go, Diana. Hooray, hooray, Diana. It's been a lot of time, you say? I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't wait. Go with. Rah. Okay, Diana's on the way. How does Diana have magic, by the way? She was there too, right? And has flown under the radar and hasn't experienced any help from Ursula afterward because Ursula doesn't, as far as I can tell, doesn't know. Maybe she just didn't steal her magic. I don't remember if we specifically see a gloop ball of fairy power come out of Diana. I don't think so. So maybe she didn't believe as much, but we know that she did. Ah. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Okay. Okay, what? Sick. Same dream. Cool. Got it. Very cool. But then... Oh, shit. Coming from you? Okay. That seems super great. Right. Right. And you were chosen. Uh-huh. But... Kuroa darkened. Distance, distance. Ooh, resentment. Including Wagandia. Fully believing in it. So then what is 7? Hello, producer-san. Resentment continues. Whoa. Okay. Now it's darkening. Became old hat. More, more, more. Well, that if that isn't the artistic vision or the artistic journey, I don't know what is. Everyone wants more. Okay, so it's all actually still Kuroa's fault. Cool. That makes things easier to fathom. Those are some cool-ass drawings. But does it pull their magic out of them? Of course. Yay. Huh? I just wanted to make people happy. Okay, so she didn't know. But now she does. Now she knows. And from this point, she doesn't do it again. The ability to fly. You're not even taking anything away. Whoa. Okay, fully forgiven. Yeah, you had no idea you were using it, as long as you don't go and use it again. Not, yeah, never asked for power is false. Oh, a duty, a responsibility. I love these cuts into the footsteps. Cain and Abel, indeed. And that's why you've been chosen. Eh. Okay, bye. And good riddance. And as expected, people didn't show up and didn't care. She did choose to use it once more. She shot the moon. But that's not using Dream Fuel Spirit. Oof, that's why that mark is there. Might not want to... Wait, what? And the rod is no longer yours. Is it? Is this present day, present time? It is. Eh... Nope. Talk. No, you talk now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she knows. Well done, Diana. And you left. Self-hatred. Diana was there. Diana was there. Yeah. Action. Wed action 2 dreams. Tell her. Fuck that. Tell her like it is. Diana's the best. Diana is still the best. Which is what? Trying to get the 7th word. We'll do it without ya. Hell yeah, Diana. Me too. Me too. Past mistakes are one thing. Present choices are another. What is she going to try to do? Ha. Fucking A-team. The fucking squad. Where's Hannah and Barbara? Whee! Indeed. Yeah, but what about you, Diana? You were there too. Okay. Keeping that secret. All right. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Can we get a big red spiky broom, too? Somebody bring the staff. Susie, bring it. Susie, bring it. Oh, the card. How does Diana have magic? Oh, everybody working together. She's probably nailed to a weird contraption in Kuroa's room. Susie, did you bring the staff? Only thing she's a genius at. That and being a good friend. We don't have locate creature? Shit. It's kind of true. Unless she's kept somewhere by somebody evil. And Diana can fly. What will you find, Diana? Hi! Is this Chumley's place? It totally is. Oh, dude, she broke. She broke. Diana, now it's time for you to reach out. Come on, Diana, prove to me that you are the character that I think you are. No response, no reaction, dead eyes. Fuck. What is he reading? Mm-hmm. Because I was a big fucking fan. And then she stole my magic, but how do I have magic? Oh. But you went until in Japan. That's right. Andori. I'm gonna have to kill him. Is that literally all that she just worked her ass off to get magic back? And did? Who? Can't have really been stolen. Oh no, that hurts more. Oh no. I'm nothing like you. Believing heart, baby. Say it. Nope. In fact, reason alone could not have compelled you. It couldn't have. Not rationality. Love. Love. We are one. She simultaneously stole their magic and gave it back. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, fuck all y'all. Y'all trio of bitches over there. They're not childish dreams. But you kept it hidden. Tucked it away. Yeah, still nurtured deep within. Yeah. Yes. Because she truly had a believing heart. Yep. Oh. You're too bright, Akko. I cannot look at you. Eat it! Okay, Kamina. Oh. Oh, no, God. Hi, Susie. I thought you might bring that. Yeah. It's almost like there's a benefit to making friends. Thanks, dog. Got her. Where are you going, Ursula? Wait, has she fully cleared out? Oh. Uh-oh. She's awakening the thingy. Expected. Okay, attack her while she's monologuing. Yeah. Yeah. You won't. Akko will. Ah, that's the end. Okay. All right. No, that's great. I'm so glad I watched this episode. It clears up all of the things. Cool. What a great setup. But like, I'll talk about it once we end the AD. Okay. So, despite dealing with a lot of complicated material, this is a rather simple episode. We get a lot of explanations for things that we could have inferred but not quite gotten to completely. We discover that it was the combination of like pressure from producers, pressure from audience, and an insidious route opened up by a previous friend who is no longer a friend, that caused Chariot to do precisely what she did, which was using the dream fuel spirit. And when she used it solely without knowing what she was doing. Um, Except for that moment where she awakens a word and fires at the moon. And I'm not sure whether she used Dream Fuel Spirit to do that. I don't think she did. If she did, that slightly changes things. But as far as I can tell, she never used it once she knew what it did. She was just gifted this power by Kuroa, who was like, "Yes, please do this thing. It'll totally just help you with no repercussions." And she's like, "Fuck yeah, great. Totally helps me with no repercussions." Finds out there are repercussions, leaves completely. Um, okay. that puts Chariot effectively mostly in the moral clear. Mostly. There are some issues, but they're not you actively and intentionally betrayed people and stole the magic out of children, right? Didn't intentionally do that. Big differentiator between her and Kurowa, who is intentionally stealing the magic and souls and whatever from people. I love the opening, which mirrors our introductions to Akko in many ways, and is really great. And no doubt it was fantastic. And she was seeking the 7 words specifically to bring fantastic magic to people and make magic better and cooler. Okay, producer arrives, and that spells the beginning of the end, as she is given larger audiences, and those larger audiences expect more. This is bringing us back in a lot of ways to the metaphor of art as a powerful thing. One of the issues, like, it's not really an issue. It's just that it slightly weakens the metaphor that is at the core of the show, which is that art and creativity is this powerful thing that inspires people and pushes them to do great things. The issue, I think, is that art and creativity in that sense, like think creating of anime, doesn't rob people of their own magic. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. The way that, like, I'd have to bend over backward to try to make that fit into the metaphor, and it doesn't. I could say, like, oh, it robs people of their ability to use magic because they just become obsessed with consuming media, but that doesn't really work because it's not necessarily true, and it's different for every person watching, and blah, 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 blah. It doesn't quite fit the metaphor, regardless. What does fit the metaphor is this journey to the pinnacle of fame and fortune and stuff, and the constant expectation that you will continuously keep improving. Not necessarily something that's possible to do. It is maybe not a bad idea to try to keep improving, but the expectation of continuous improvement of our idols, our actors, our content creators and media personalities and people like that is a little bit impossible and sad and dark and can force people into really dark spots. That sounds legit to me. That feels real and feels right on the money. Again, this episode has a lot of fantastic character conveyance. Scenes like this one on the bridge, every shot of a character has so much vibe to it, so much mood to it. Even Kuroa with the, like, backlight of the sun and the river behind her, as though she's offering another path, but being kind of twisted and a little bit sinister and a little bit off center during all of it, versus the fully on center, centrally framed, smiling, bright white, wide opened eyed. Yeah. Raised magic to a new level, indeed. Huge success. The magic world will once again be reinvigorated. Wait, what? You didn't tell me any of that. In exchange for that, there's no need to be concerned over a few trifling sacrifices. So, the truth comes out. You are stealing the ability of these people to use a particular ability by doing what you're doing, the ability to fly. It's not important. It doesn't matter, right? Mostly, none of them are going to be magical individuals anyway. They're never going to try. But she was wrong. There were 2 in that audience. And even if there weren't, it's unforgivable, right? Which, again, makes me think that the final word means forgiveness. Yeah, it might be an issue, but there isn't an issue. I love, throughout this conversation, when we have the clip-clop of her stepping forward each time. It's super cool. We also get this sequence, which is responsibility and duty, precisely what we've been seeding in every conversation we've had around Andrew. His father is always like, it is your responsibility and your duty to blah, 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 blah. And we're coming to hate those words because of that. Well, there are more of them. You have a responsibility and a duty, and you have been chosen, and yet you still fritter away all of your magic and all of your power, and we see that all of this really comes from Kuroa's resentment. I don't know why I was chosen either. I don't feel worthy myself. Rough. So, she stopped using Dream Fuel Spirit, and everyone stopped caring about her magic. Until one day, it became too much. She awakened a word. or utilized a pre-awakened word. By the way that this looks is fucking awesome. Look at that shit. What the hell? So sick. And shoots it at the moon. What does that do? It causes this amnesia magic, but I don't know what it actually does. But I assume it has something to do with the loss of magic all over the place. Shite. Diana shows up, converses, calls her out, doesn't tell her that she was there too. How can anything possibly be more important? Fine, you wallow in self-pity. I'm going to go find Akko. But Ursula does think there's something more important. She thinks she's fully failed Akko and that she's the only one who can go and stop Kuroa right now. So that's what she's trying to do. The truth is that Akko is obviously the only one who can stop Kuroa, right? All right. I gotta say, this almost brings me to tears, this and a little bit further in. I've said it before, tragedy never gets me. What gets me are people standing up for each other and people, like, working together for common good. Those things fucking, and this is that. It is absolutely that. Everybody together of one mind, and she takes the card with her. Yeah, everybody out searching and freaking out is really sad and really touching and really terrifying, but not as scary as seeing our continuously bright-eyed, bushy-tailed Akko with her eyes dead and her expression dour. And Diana tells her own truth, that she was there at that show and that she lost her own ability to use magic. But it was the seed of love, of being charmed by that magic. But not like an insidious charm effect. Being inspired is a better word. Wanting to follow in those footsteps that led Diana to work. The thing is that Akko wouldn't have, like, not coming from a magic family the way that Diana does, she would have never had the opportunity to, or like even the idea to work at getting her magic back because she never really had any to begin with. Not in the same way, not trained in the same way, right? She shows her the card. A believing heart is your magic, the premium card. I wonder if the rest of it is a hint. I assume it is. The stars of Pleiades, blah, blah, blah. Secret of Pleiades holds the miracle of light. Cluster of stars form the septenary ocean. I don't know what to expect about that. Finding out that Diana collected the cards in secret and kept them hidden away was amazing. The fact that her mom organized for her to go to one of the shows is also amazing. And when you were unable to use magic, that was why. All of it was not evil. It was an unfortunate accident. But I am the greatest proof that it is possible to regain that lost power. And the problem with that statement is, of course you are. Of course you're perfect, Diana, but I'm not like you. This moment, with that reflection, of course you are, Diana. But here I am, still unable to fly. Why was it that I didn't give up? It wasn't because of duty. It wasn't because of responsibility. Those things would not have compelled a child to keep at something. That's not what compels children, right? You don't strive to be really great as a child because it'll get you a stable job and you'll be okay, right? You don't strive to become awesome when you're a child because, like, getting a good education leads to the ability to, get a car and a mortgage and a family and support a family and all. You don't give a fuck about those things, not when you're a kid. That could not compel you. What compels you is passion, inspiration, art. And I believe this. I believe this wholeheartedly. It's one of the things that I find so powerful about so much anime. And it's one of the reasons why shows aimed for children that are well put together are the kind of shows that get me genuinely weeping and genuinely sobbing. Like I have a very difficult time watching more than a couple episodes of any of the Precure shows without breaking down into tears. And it's because those shows instill a passion for like friendship and being good and are aimed for children and are simple and straightforward but inspirational. And that just is so powerful to me. It's so good. It's so good. Maybe the greatest good that I'm aware of. To be charmed by someone's magic, and likewise to create that magic and spread it to others. The problems occur when that magic is co-opted for other reasons, for personal gain, for resentment, things like that. More aware of the expectations and further away from Chariot, from that light. So she closed the lid, but in truth, she didn't bury it, she just kept it tucked away inside, because that inspiration is so much a part of her that she couldn't leave it behind. And then I saw you being so forward about magic, but being such a terrible representative of it. And in a way, I was envious of you. You, Diana, envious of me, Akko? Impossible. But it makes so much sense because you have the truth of an open, believing heart. Not just believing in silence, in quiet, in isolation, but shouting your belief to the rest of the world and spreading your hope and love to everyone. And as she finishes this speech and Akko's eyes light up once more, the proof in the pudding walks through the door. Latte, Susie, Amanda, everyone, Constance, everyone shows up and proves that Akko's personality and her flamboyant, joyous insanity has an effect, ripples out to others, makes things happen. And Ursula strides in to fight alone. Very Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader. very the mentor goes to fight a battle that she cannot win. That's rough. We're going to see how this plays out. This is excellent. This is super great. On a more like narrative pacing and timing sense, I just want to talk about the way that these two episodes build up to a two-part finale in just to great degree. All of the pieces sort of click together. So the previous episode, episode 21? Yes, 22, sorry. The previous episode, episode 22, raises a bunch of questions, right? Like, oh god, tension, tons of questions, tons of like fear that we've been betrayed and uncertainty of loyalties and all of that stuff. It's also got a lot of bombast and like a preview of final fight type of stuff going on there, you know? Then episode 23 comes in and is mostly consists of characters talking to each other and communication winning out, right? Characters setting all of those questions and all of those worries and all of those fears, setting them all kind of a little bit right and getting us to a point where we have expectations for the final sequence, the final couple of episodes and what can happen in them. We know who our villains are. We know who our heroes and allies are, and we're good to go. We don't know precisely how we're going to do things. We don't know precisely what the seventh word is. There are still questions up in the air, but we go from this place of great uncertainty to a place of great certainty here in this episode, and that certainty allows us to propel ourselves forward in a particular direction, which is prevent whatever the fuck Kuroa is doing, because it's gotta be bad. I love it. I think it's really well paced in terms of what occurs and what revelations occur when in these last two episodes that we've seen. Taking us to a peak of, oh God, what? And then bringing it back down to a baseline where we can actually sort of center ourselves and get ready to fucking go. Super cool. I like both of these episodes a lot. I like the previous one because it's crazy and tension-inducing and also has some amazing Sakuga. And I like this episode because it sticks the landing on so many answers to so many of the questions that are critical for the show. Well done. Good job, Little Witch Academia. Good job, Trigger. I'm out. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Little Witch Academia, episode 22 and 23. Hope you've enjoyed. If I missed things, or if you just have comments or your own way of seeing these things, throw them in the comment section and I'll read them and we'll talk about them next week. See you next week. Peace.